Lawson is facing immense pressure just 2 races into the 2025 Formula One season. After another disastrous qualifying session in China, where he finished P20 on pure pace, questions are swirling about his future with Red Bull, with both Racing Bull's drivers outperforming him and Max Verstappen left to carry the team alone. Is Red Bull already reconsidering their decision? More importantly, has Red Bull made the wrong call with Lawson? There's no doubt about which driver is under the most pressure right now: Lawson. The Kiwi driver has finished P20 in both qualifying sessions in China, failing to out-qualify any other driver on the grid. Saturday's sprint qualifying session was particularly humiliating as he finished dead last on pure pace, with no external factors to blame. While he pointed fingers at Pierre Gasly for a last corner overtake affecting his final lap, the reality is that the performance simply wasn't there. With his previous qualifying result in Melbourne sitting at P18, Lawson's average qualifying position for the season now stands at 19.3, an alarming statistic for any Red Bull driver. Helmut Marko has already turned up the pressure, and Lawson himself admitted that he's struggling to adapt to the RB20. Speaking after Saturday's session, Lawson said, "It's just really tough, honestly. I think the window is really small, but that's known. It's not an excuse. I've got to get a handle on it. It was a messy session, and even without traffic, it might have been okay, but to be honest, it's still not good enough." The problem for Lawson is that time is not on his side. Not only has he failed to out-qualify Yuki Tsunoda since the 2023 Singapore Grand Prix, but he is also yet to score a single point with a car that is significantly more competitive than last year's Racing Bull's machine. While Lawson continues to struggle, Yuki Tsunoda has seized every opportunity to prove himself. The Japanese driver secured 3 crucial points in the Shanghai Sprint and qualified P9 for the Grand Prix, once again outpacing Lawson by a significant margin. Even rookie teammate Isaac Hadjar outperformed him, making a strong statement after his Melbourne crash. This is a dangerous situation for Lawson. Red Bull needs both of its cars to perform to maximize its Constructors' Championship chances. If Lawson continues to lag behind, Red Bull may be forced to make an early switch, something they've done before with Pierre Gasly and Alexander Albon. Lawson is aware of the mounting pressure and the risk of being replaced sooner than expected. Speaking candidly about his struggles, he admitted, "I think I just need time. Unfortunately, I don't really have time. Driving a Formula One car takes 100% confidence, and it's not that I don't feel confident, but the window is so small right now, and I just seem to miss it. I need to get a handle on it." This is exactly what we warned about in one of our previous videos. A poor qualifying session alone doesn't define a driver, but a pattern of underperformance erodes confidence and credibility, especially at Red Bull. Can they afford to wait? Even Verstappen isn't entirely comfortable with the RB20 this season, and the competition has intensified. Ferrari and McLaren have closed the gap, meaning Red Bull cannot afford to carry an underperforming second driver. The Constructors' Championship standings are already looking tighter than last year, and if Red Bull continues down this path, they risk slipping to P4, a devastating blow not only in prestige, but also in financial rewards from prize money. Marko is undoubtedly feeling the pressure, especially since he was the one who pushed for Lawson's promotion. If the results don't improve soon, Tsunoda could be an obvious replacement, considering his strong start to the season. Interestingly, Marko has now started to publicly praise Tsunoda, a stark contrast from last season when he was critical of the Japanese driver. Speaking about his progress, Marko said, "Yuki changed his management and has been performing absolutely top-notch so far. He is in the form of his life and has made another quantum leap this year." These comments should be alarming for Lawson. When Marko shifts his stance on a driver, it usually signals something significant behind the scenes. The arrival of Cadillac into Formula One could also play a role in Tsunoda's future. While his immediate commitment is to Red Bull, the American manufacturer could offer him an alternative path. If Red Bull continues to overlook him for a main seat, could he consider a future elsewhere? When asked about losing the Red Bull seat to Lawson, Tsunoda remained diplomatic but made his ambitions clear. "I still want that Red Bull seat at some point, but the decision is up to them, not me. I had calls from Helmut, Christian, and Laurent before the announcement. The first one was from Helmut. I just said, yeah, I get it. Okay, good luck. There's no point in complaining. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. Tsunoda's comments suggest he believes politics played a role in Red Bull's decision, a narrative that could add even more pressure on Lawson to deliver results quickly. Will Red Bull pull the trigger? Red Bull has never been afraid to make tough calls, and if Lawson continues to struggle, a mid-season replacement is a real possibility. If he fails to turn things around in Shanghai and the coming races, it won't be long before Red Bull starts looking at other options, whether it's Tsunoda or even a wildcard like Arvid Lindblad waiting in the wings. Liam Lawson needs to step up now. Every race from this point forward is a career-defining moment for him. Do you think Red Bull will make an early switch like they did with Gasly and Albon? Or will they give Lawson more time to find his footing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on all the latest F1 news, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Check out the video appearing on your screen right now for more F1 insights. See you next time.